Welcome back to my channel. My name is Paul Heidema, and I talk about agile transformation and change. So today we're talking about what is agile. Agile is really popular and often misunderstood. Agile basically has 4 parts to it. And those 4 parts are often not done well together. Where most people start is the lowest part on the totem, which is around practices. Practices include things like doing a daily stand-up in Scrum, or reviewing the Kanban board in Kanban, or having cycles and iterations or sprints. These are all great process, practice, tools type stuff. This is kind of like what it looks like. And that's the lowest part on Agile. But if you want to really move up in Agile, you want to go beyond that. Where I recommend you start is at the mindset. The mindset is to do with how you think, trying to get into the right approach within your mind. How do you want to show up? The being of Agile. Often it's talked about the being and doing. Practice is the doing, and it gives you some value and some outcomes. But the mindset is where you start, gives you the best overall results and outcomes if you start with the being of Agile. Things like transparency, things like collaboration, things like empowerment. As you go lower down, you want to jump into values. And most values for Agile come from the Agile Manifesto, which was created in 2001 by a bunch of people trying to improve the way they do their work. And the values include things like individuals and interactions over processes and tools, which means basically the way that we discuss us being together, working through things, is much more important than the steps we follow. If we start at the level of practices, we get stuck in the various tools and steps. But if we go up to the values, we actually pay attention to that we matter, people matter. And the third one here, as you're going down, is principles. And principles are also taken from the Agile Manifesto. So if you use all 4 of these, the mindset, the values, the principles, and the practices, you have a much better chance of improving your overall outcomes and actually improving the culture of your team and organization. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and liking it. And stay tuned to the next one. Thank you so much, and continue being agile.